What's up, everybody? Yo, I was gonna shoot a video today about something else, but I just want to say, so far now, 2 of us on the team have got their own license out there, doing their own thing, either by repping or opening up their own spot. Big shout out to my boy Vic. Big shout out to Andre. Man, it's huge what you guys are doing out there. Keep it up. I'm gonna put this video out there for you, Andre, today. Vic, you already know most of these videos. You already know the deal. This video, I'm gonna show you how to make the most with a wholesale license. All right, I'm gonna show you everything I know about doing that. To me, being a wholesaler is one of the best things because you don't have to deal with the general public. Anyway, guys, I got someone walking up. Let me handle this. I'll talk to you guys.
That's my best friend.
Anyways, came home last night. I was gonna shoot the video. One thing led to the next, and I got caught up. So now I'm 2 videos behind. But like I said to you guys in the intro from last night, this video is really for my wholesale dealers out there. Andre, this one in particular is for you. Congratulations again, major step, man. That's huge for you guys on the team that don't know. One of our subscribers, Andre, he got his wholesale license. Andre, I felt comfortable putting you out there like that because you left a comment so everyone could read it. I hope you don't take it as disrespect. I'm just very, like, I'm happy for us. I'm happy for the team. You know, this is exactly what I wanted. So as I'm sure, Andre, I'm sure you already know how to make money as a wholesaler. I'm kind of making this video for, you know, for other guys and girls that women that want to become a wholesaler. Second, let me also apologize. I know a lot of these videos lately have been me in the backyard. I do have an inside office. I've shot videos in there before, you've seen it, but the problem is it's upstairs and it's like a loft area, and while I'm shooting videos, I'm asking my family to be quiet, right? I just don't think that's cool. I don't want to take away from the video with hearing a movie in the background or conversations in the background. So I'm choosing to do a lot of these videos outdoors while they're inside doing what they're doing, or if I'm inside, they're usually going to be in the backyard swimming, doing whatever. So that's why you see me outside a lot more now. Trying to do what's best for my family and what's best for, you know, my viewers. So that's that. I do want to get the garage set up so I can kind of do like a not a studio, like a VidWiki type setup, but where I could just shoot videos in there and also detail cars and stuff like that. But that takes money, and I don't know that I want to spend it. I ain't going front. But anyway, the video. Let's get into the wholesale dealer. I wrote some things down. I did wholesale dealing. I had a out-of-state Indiana license years ago, and everything was going fine. You know, I was able to go to the auctions. I had 5 dealer tags. Eventually what ended up happening was Indiana shut it down. Came time to renew, and they just lost about 90% of all their wholesale car dealers. Most of us were out-of-state dealers because you don't have to collect sales tax from your wholesale dealer. You're just selling them at auction or to other dealers. No retail, guys. Understand this. When you have a wholesale dealer license, no retail. No collecting sales tax. At least here in Florida and definitely Indiana. That's where I was. Not where I was, that's where the dealership was. So, with that being said, the first thing I would do, I like wholesale a lot. Like I had mentioned, you don't have to deal with the general public. You don't have to deal with the retail end of it. Is there more money in the retail side? Of course. Anytime you buy something and sell it at a retail rate, it's going to be more expensive. You're going to make more money. You're going to sit on the cars longer. You're going to have to deal with no-shows. You're going to deal with tire kickers. You're going to deal with people insulting you. And you're going to deal with the simple ones that just come and just want to hand you their money. You know what I mean? Like, it's just all part of the game. As a wholesaler, you're kind of not dealing with any of that. You know, honestly, you're buying at an auction, selling at an auction, and it's quick, so you're flipping your money. Now, the key to being a successful wholesaler is quantity. because you're not making that dollar amount as a retail guy, as a retail person. I gotta keep saying that. I apologize, ladies. It's not that I am keeping you out. I just use the word guys not as a gender, but more along the lines of like a whatever. So what I did, the first thing that I did as a wholesaler was I actually went to local car dealers and said, hey, what's up, man? You know, my name is Dave. It's nice to meet you. I just got my wholesale license. If there comes a time that I need to retail a vehicle, you know, can we work out a deal where I could retail it through your car dealership? You know, if so, what is your dealer fees? You know, and hopefully their dealer fee will cover your fee, because the dealer fee really just goes into the dealer's pocket. There is no real reason to have it. It's just extra money built in. You know what I mean? So if they're like, okay, yeah, we're going to charge you $200, that means, like, let's say they have a $200 dealer fee and then they want $200 on top of it. Now you have to charge your buyer $400, or you have to come out of pocket for $400. However you work it out, that dealer is getting their dealer fee plus $200 or $100, whatever it is that you work out. You work out your deal with your local dealer, so this way you could potentially retail a car. Because even if your kid, let's just say, or your cousin or your niece, your nephew, they wanted one of the cars that you bought wholesale, you have no way to do that without a dealer. You need that in between. That's one of the drawbacks with a wholesale license. Probably the only drawback with a wholesale license. So that's tip one. Tip two, you really, really, really want to know your MMR. You really want to know what they're going for the vehicle's going for at auction, at MMR. Keep in mind, MMR it's just a guide, right? But most dealers want to not overpay too much on that MMR. The bigger the dealer, the more likely they are to overpay, because they probably already have a great bank set up. They're probably doing a ton of buy here, pay here's. They're killing it. As where the smaller guys want to go, like me, I want to go. They're killing it. As where the smaller guys want to go, like me, I want to go under MMR, right? Because I don't have all that stuff. I'm a cash guy. So I need just to flip that car quick, so I need to get the best deal possible. So that's number two, is know what MMR is. Know those numbers, okay? While we're speaking about the auction, let's get this out of the way as well. When I had that set up, and I can show you a similar setup to what I had these two big TVs, like 55-inch televisions, and they ran to my computer, and I was able to run them in there, so I could have 8 lanes open at one auction at one time. And you would just have, you know, these 4 boxes, almost like security cameras, but they were actually auctions, watching the cars go through. I then had a section put on the one monitor where I was able to quickly hit the CR, which is the condition report of any vehicle, boop, boop, and it would open to that spot, or I would just drag it over quickly. You're watching auctions online, you're watching everything, but you can't hear or feel the car. You know what I mean? Like, you can feel a miss, you can hear it, you can hear a motor knock. So it's advantage and disadvantage, all right? But I had those monitors set up, and it was great. Where I'm at now, the owner has that in his office. Very, very similar setup. He's got them side by side. However you set it up, it doesn't matter. The key is, if you're going to do it from home, is that you have it like that. All right? Get to know whoever assigns auction run numbers. Go into every auction. Figure out who it is that assigns those numbers. Become very friendly with them. So let's just say it's, you know, Alicia at an auction. Alicia, what's up? It's Dave with XYZ Wholesale. Yeah, look, I'm looking to run 10 cars through your auction this coming Wednesday. You know, what's the probability of getting some good run numbers? I want to go after Honda, or I want to go after Toyota. Like, as soon as they're done, I want to go, because there's still action in that lane. Because guys, people like to buy from you know, franchise dealerships, and because you're a wholesaler, they might not know you, so you want to latch on to, you know, the tail of what they left, and this way you get more action. Let them know you're serious about selling cars. But look, I'm seriously going to sell cars, because they don't want you just to run cars. They get a lot of their money, obviously, from the sale, because they charge you, the seller, and the buyer. So, if it takes you going in there, like in the medical field, you know how these reps will bring in donuts or cake or pens, whatever. Do it. Don't be afraid. Get out there. Like, hey, I bought 2 pizzas, or whatever. What's it going to cost you for 2 pizzas? $50, I don't know if right away I would go and want like a bottle of some nice liquor. I don't know that I would do that right off the bat. But as you get to know them, do those things because you want to build a rapport. Remember, you're selling yourself, and people love free shit, right? So that's number 3 is become buddy with whoever assigns the run numbers, because you want good numbers. You know what I mean? You want people to see. The worst thing you could be is the last cars running through the lanes of an auction. By that time, people have spent their money, they bought what they wanted, and then you got guys like me at the end looking for those deals. And I'm cutting into your money being a wholesaler. So that's number 3. Number 1, find a local dealer to retail your stuff. Number 2, always beat MMR. Number 3, become buddy with the person who assigns the run numbers. All right. Now, let's talk about looking at the cars. As a wholesaler, I made more money buying cars that were not frontline ready. For those of you that don't know what frontline ready means, it's exactly what it sounds like. Frontline ready means I can buy the car from the auction, take it to my dealership, and put it on my front line. My front line are my anchor vehicles. My front line gets the traffic that's driving by to pull in my lot. You see what I'm saying? That's the major attraction. That beautiful, shiny, whatever it is, people are stopping to talk about that car. Even if they can't afford that car or get financing for that car or afford that car, I'm talking to someone I could steer them into something that they can. It's called an up or a lead. But without having them there, you have nothing. So that's your vehicle. And you hope to sell that car, but that's frontline ready. Nothing to do from auction to sale. Auction to frontline. All right? I never made money buying those cars. So, as a wholesaler. So you're buying the ones that are distressed, right? It needs paint. They're dirty as hell. The headliner's coming down. Volkswagens, right? The door inserts are peeling. Okay. What else? It's missing door handles. I think I said dirty. It needs paint. Anything along those lines. Okay. So like the cars you see me buy, where they need paint, and I have a guy that'll paint them, a place that'll paint them for 307. You already know that number. So you're going way under MMR. You're building that up. You can detail yourself. Spend money, invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the equipment, get the proper tools that it takes to detail a car. Get a carpet extractor, get a pressure washer, whatever it takes. Find the chemicals that work best for you. Because what works for me might not work for you because you like this to look like this. One of the biggest go back and forth are, how shiny do you like tires? Me, I want to see my reflection in the tire. You see what I'm saying? Other guys, they like the Armor All look, where it's clean, it's almost like a satin shine on the tires. It doesn't matter. It's whatever you like. You're the owner of the car. And then, maybe there's some things mechanically, like you see a car coming through and it's got a jump box on it. Things mechanically, like you see a car coming through and it's got a jump box on it, right? So it needs an alternator, because once you take the jump box away, the car should run off of the power of the alternator. But if you take the jump box off and it stalls, the alternator shot. Learn how to do simple mechanics like that, or do what I do, is find a great mechanic and you already work out prices, the labor rates. All right, so that's going to be, what's that? 3 and 4? No, 4 and 5. Okay, we'll recap at the end, because I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a YouTuber, guys. You already know this. Like, I'm not writing this shit down. I sell cars. I have some stuff written down. Look, can you guys read that chicken scratch? So, you know what I'm saying? This is it. This is real life, man. Let's get into this. All right. Hook up with ACV. Hook up with any online auction you can. There's 2 other ones. I think one is called Rev or Torque or something. I don't know. But ACV is an online auction. You guys see me use it. I love it. Here's why it's great for a wholesaler. Because they do such a good job of inspecting your car. If you have a frontline ready car and it's up there are guys out there and girls out there. There are car dealers out there. I'm trying to be good. I apologize. that will just buy those cars. They don't care too much about, oh, well, if it's coming from an independent or not, like they do with the real auctions. Not taking anything away from ACV, that's not a shot fired. I'm just saying, you know, like a Manheim. Now, in ACV, they kind of got rid of that because the big, what the hell just happened there? It's like my tongue ran away with me. A big percentage of their cars are green light. So what difference does it matter if I'm buying it from an independent versus a franchise dealer, right? Because it's a green light's a green light. They're warrantying it either way. So that dealer could do whatever they wanted to do to get it to be a running, driving car. When I get it, I inspect it, whatever. If something's wrong, I call ACV, boom, 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 we work it out, not a big deal. A beautiful thing about that, too, is they come to you. So that means wherever you're storing your wholesale cars, they're coming to you. They're taking the pictures. They're doing everything. All you have to do is make it as clean as possible because a picture is worth 1,000 words. Make it shine. And this goes for everything. As soon as you get your car detailed, I want you to take 100 pictures. I mean, I want the 8 pictures of the outside, right? I want pictures of the emblems. I want pictures of the tires. I want, you know, a depth finder on the tires. Similar to everything ACV already does. When I go inside, I want all the pictures of the interior. I want close-ups of the knobs. I want close-ups of the radio. I want close-ups of the temperature control. If it's got a sunroof, open it, close it. Take a short 5-minute video driving the car. Okay, now here's what you're gonna do with those videos and those photos. What I want you to do is just look at dealers in your area, and now it's, you know, it's social media time, so everyone has a website, right? Find their website. On there, it'll have a little thing which is like contact me or whatever. You know, it'll have their phone number, their email address, their actual physical address. Put their email address, and I think it's in BCC of your email. So, and you're going to get a dealer list on your own. That's what you're going to do. You're going to create a dealer list. When you're ready to sell your car, your wholesale car, you're going to BCC it so you're not giving away all your hard work, right? So I think it's called blind carbon copy. So you're going to send an email to yourself. In the address bar, it'll be to xyzwholesale.com or at gmail.com, right? And in BCC, you're just going to copy and paste or add all these contacts of all these car dealerships that you have gone and got their email addresses. You're going to introduce yourself, year, make, model of the car, link to the private YouTube channel of the video of the car running and driving, a ton of pictures of the vehicle, right? All those pictures you took. You're going to have the MMR posted, a screenshot of the MMR, so this way they know. You're basically making their job easier for them. And then start to learn who does financing in your local area. Lobel, Nichols, Westlake, that's Florida. I don't know if they're everywhere. Find out. Find out what they use to get, what they base their checks off of. If it's the NADA, if it's Kelley Blue Book, if it's Black Book, if it's something else that I don't know about, find out what it is. And then just start putting those numbers in that email, and then put your contact information, okay? And then put a little disclaimer in there where if it's like, hey, if you don't want to be part of this group, if you will, let me know and I'll remove your name. Because you don't want to keep sending people emails that aren't going to buy cars from you anyway. So what difference does that make, right? So now what ends up happening is you're sending dealers in your area, as far as you're willing to go, the car. And you're saying, look, this is what I want. And what I suggest is you make it no negotiating. This is the price I want. I know you can get money for it at this number. That's the end of the line. I'm dropping you off a frontline ready car. I'm driving it to you. You already have all the pictures that you could put on your website. Better than probably the dealer takes, okay? You've done their job for them. You made it so easy for them. And get used to accepting cash. Or I guess you could accept certified check. I would never take a check from anybody. I'm not waiting for a check to bounce. I'm not waiting for someone to stop payment because they didn't like the way the car made or right. None of that. None of that. Dealers, because it is a business, they're going to want to write you a check. Now, some dealers, some people are scumbags and they can stop payment because you already signed over scumbags, and they can stop payment because you already signed over the bill of sale. You already signed over the vehicle. Now you have to go to court, blah, 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 blah. Cash is king. If not, certified check. As you build a rapport with certain dealers, you know you can accept checks from this person. You know they're good for the money. Then you can start working on that. All right? That's going to be king. Cash will always be king in my book. Hopefully in yours too. You, as a wholesaler, you also save money on your lot. Because you can legitimately have just a field somewhere. Like, for a car dealership in Tampa, you're looking anywhere from $2, $3, $4, $5 depending on what block you want to be on. North Florida Avenue versus Nebraska versus Hillsborough, and these are all streets. You know what I'm saying? It depends where you want to be on these streets will determine, of course, where you want. If you want a dealership in bumfuck Egypt or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to pay that much. Now, if I wanted a wholesale lot, I'm probably going to try to be in Tampa, but I'm going to be in the back, like, maybe like a storage place, as long as I can hang my license there. That I can keep 10, 20, 30 cars, okay? And it doesn't matter because I don't care about frontage. I don't care about what it looks like because people aren't coming there other than if I get hooked up with ACV. All right. Damn, I just had a good one too. I didn't write it down. I was just thinking about it, about being the wholesaler. Oh, guys, I've done this. This to me is the shit. Okay. If you could detail your cars, that's great. Perfect. The cars you bring to where you're at and you detail them yourself, you're saving that money. But hold on. If you work yourself to a point where you're able to get those good run numbers, right? You're not going to, why would you risk bringing the car out of the auction you just bought it from just to bring it back because you want to detail it? Get yourself a good mobile detailer. Auction day, at the auction. Parking lot is packed. It is packed, okay? I've seen guys parking on the street, on the grass. Some of these auctions by my house, you have to actually park off-site because their parking lot gets filled up. They have to rent parking areas somewhere else, and they have a shuttle that takes you back and forth, all right? That's day one. At the end of the auction, the cars start to leave. All the dealers take their cars and they leave. But, now we're talking outside the auction gate, okay? We're talking where you park to go into the auction. What you could do at the end of the auction is pay for your car, of course, and then bring your new car that you just purchased at the auction out of the auction, park it in the parking lot, right? Day two, there's going to be a ton of cars like yours there. By the end of day two, you're going to start to see all those cars getting picked up by transporters and such, or by whoever, and getting them taken to their dealerships. Usually the cars that guys bring out, they're going to pick up themselves, okay? Because transporters can get them from inside the auction. By day three, okay, auction 7 days, 7-day cycle, okay? By day three, your cars and 5 other cars will be the only cars there, all right? You call your mobile detailer. That mobile detailer goes to where your car is. They get that thing beautiful. If it takes you a half hour to get there, you tell them, hey, call me 40 minutes before you're done. You got your camera phone, whatever, however you take your pictures, okay? You're ready to go. You know at around 6 o'clock, the sun's gonna go down. You know cars look better at dusk. For me, I like that. So you're there, you're ready. Boom, 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 boom. You take the pictures of your car, you send them out or whatever, and you just drive it right back into the auction. And you let it rerun again. You repair what was wrong with it, if anything. You had it detailed. Sometimes cars are just dirty and people don't want to deal with it. So that detail could make you a couple $100. And again, as a wholesaler, you're really dealing with $200 to $500 profit margins. Usually. Exceptions to every rule. But like I said, you're doing potentially 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 a week, guys. Right? So if you get to the part where you're doing 10 cars at, $500 profit, and you're flipping them quick, you're making $5,000 a week, right? So, and you just keep growing from there. You're buying cars that run and drive at Copart for less, then you're get them detailed and bring them somewhere else. Or like I said, you're selling to local dealers as well. So let's go over it real quick. I might miss one. So find a local dealer to retail anything that you might want to retail. That's nice. Always beat MMR. Have the numbers that they could get financing for on those cars. Include that in the email. Get your email list. Look for the cars that sell. What doesn't sell in your area and why? Dirty cars don't sell. Cars that need paint don't sell. Mechanic cars don't sell. And those are the cars you're going to target, because you're going to take what's bad and make it good and then be able to sell it. Okay. Get your mechanics up. Get a good mechanic. Get a good detailer. Get your own detailing equipment ready to go. Okay. Because remember, as a wholesaler, you're dealing with such a small profit margin that every dollar counts. Again, a lot of you guys are saying, well, why would I want to be a wholesaler versus a retailer? Do retail for a few years, then you tell me why making a quick 2 to 500, boom, 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 back to back, quick, fast like that. 500, boom, 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 back to back, quick, fast like that. Why that's not good. All right. Become friends with, build a rapport with whoever gives run numbers. Call ACV. Okay. And that's really it, guys. You know what I mean? So that's my tips for becoming a successful wholesaler. Please, if you guys have anything to add, put it in the comments below. We're all a team. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. And I can't stress this enough, guys. Congratulations on making your moves. Vic, Andre, congratulations. Like I said, guys, we're all a team in this. I'm not, I'm just one of you guys trying to make it here. It's a dog in the neighbor, crazy. And my dog out there be running back and forth. Anyway, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like it. I hope you hit subscribe. Leave some comments below and let me know what you guys think, all right? Again, I'll be in the garage soon enough. All right, guys, have a good one.